On second down, Nixon. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Third down.
Right there, 56. Push him back. Push him back.
Dalton gives to Bernard, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Bengals 14, 49ers nothing. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin. And some space here. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 61 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 80. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
You better be ready. There you go. 368. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Andy Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
57's right.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
That's the way.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Block.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. On first down, Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Here you go, 10. 56. Bravo. 56. Here it goes. Check. 2 by 2. Move. Hot. Joker. Hands up.
Operating from the gun. Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The final act of the first half, Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
At the Niners' 33-yard line.
Coming to you. Switch. Shoot. Hey. 2 by 2. Move. Hey, seam 6. Here you go. 368.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton, he's going to air it, and this is caught. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bengals 21, 49ers 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Eyes on 10. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island, no good.
And the blitz does come. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Charlie. 57's Mike. I got one.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
11.
At the 15-yard line.
Let's get it. 57's Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And this is incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
The 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
17.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
68. Regular. Nice. Hey, box truck.
Dalton now to pass. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sand. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. On 3rd down, Mixon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Check. Regular.
Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man, Boyd. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, I-7. I got you, Pop. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Give him 30 yards there on first down. It's Coleman, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. with Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
21.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Garoppolo looks to throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Garoppolo now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. 57 to Mike.
Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Sean Williams. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here we go, Ken. Here we go. Yeah, fight it. Whip. Watch the whip. Shoot. Good.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 79 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Let's go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And an alley to run.